Hey guys, 2018 covering books with contact paper for school. So, super simple. It's a straight razor and can you get me the scissors? And some scissors. And so all we're gonna do, the contact paper came from Staples. Most of the time, from what we're seeing, it's a pretty quick and simple measure. If I lay it down and I roll it over, there's the perfect amount of contact paper to cover the book. So I'm going to even this edge up. I'm using the scissors to make the big cuts. I'm going to give myself a little bit of overlap. Get the book out of the way, flip it over. They have these lines so you can cut relatively straight. And then from here, because of the way the contact paper is rolled, what I usually do is I'll lay the book with the open edge facing out. I'll start to peel back the paper. I'll get about 2 inches and fold it over. And so then from here, I'm going to come right up close to the edge. I've got about 1/4 inch to 1/8 of an inch overlap. I'll press it down. That's because this is a thicker book, and so a thicker book is going to use up more of the space as I come across. From there, I peel the contact paper back. I start to roll the book. I get to this point. I can flip it over. If there are any bubbles, you can get the bubbles out, but if you do it that way, there's generally never any bubbles. I'll go ahead and get the spine of the book. And then the same thing going back for the second side. I'm going to kind of bend the book, let the book unroll as I remove the paper. Right there. Now flip it over. There's a little bit of a bubble right in here, so I just push it right out and we're done. Now there's a couple ways that you can do the edges. So what I like to do, and that's why I like the straight razor better than the scissors, I'll come in maybe about 1 inch, 1.5 inches away from the spine. I'll make a cut. I'll cut along the edge and down so you can see that it's starting to cut through there. I'll flip it over. I'll continue to cut right along that edge and then curve away. I'll do the same thing on the other side. Right down. Cut out and away. Flip it over. And the reason why you need that extra little bit of space is because of the binding. Now at this point, what I'll do is I'll open it back up. I'll start to fold the edges over. Now you can see here that there's a little bit of bubbles. So I'll go ahead and just lift it back up, lay it back down. Perfect. I'll do the same thing on this side. Fold it in. I'll flip the book over. Get it folded. Get this side folded. bubbles out of there. I need those scissors back. And so then before we hit the front edge, what I'll do is I'll take off the corners. Scissors seem to work better for this. If there's any overlap, I'll remove that. And then we'll just fold that edge over. Perfect. Flip it over. And we'll get the other side. Same thing, just trim the edge. Fold what's left over. And when we go back and watch the video, we'll see exactly how long it took. But that's it. That book's done. So if you have any questions, post them in the comments. Otherwise, a combination of the scissors and a straight razor is really your best bet for getting the books covered and ready to go. Thanks for watching.